Hello everyone, welcome to William and the Magic Box. Today on our show, we are going to have the makeup artist Chris. Chris lives in London, so let's see what Chris has to say. Enjoy the interview.
Hello.
Hello Chris, how are you?
Hi, William, right?
Yes, my name is William. How are
Hi.
you, Chris?
Tudo bem?
Tudo bem, e você?
Muito bem, obrigado.
Ótimo.
Gatinho.
Right, Chris, just before we start the game, where are you from?
Originally, I was born in Bolivia in South America, but I grew up in London most of my life.
Amazing.
My mother
Yeah?
is Latin American, but my dad is English, so
Amazing.
I'm mixed.
How old were you when you came to England?
I was around 6 or 7, like in the
Okay.
late 80s.
You still can speak Spanish?
Sí, hablo español. Muy
Okay.
bien.
Amazing.
With Portuguese, I'm still learning, but I'm a little bit every day.
Great. It's funny because Brazilian people are very mixed. Yeah, we have like so many different backgrounds.
Oh,
And
cool.
and
I
my
love
mom,
Brazilian people.
my grandmother, from my mom's side, she's from Paraguay.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, she's
That's
from Paraguay.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh,
She moved to Brazil when she was like I think 12 years old. She was very young, and she was in Brazil for the whole her life. Right,
Oh,
Chris?
lovely.
Just before we start the game, tell me what do you do for a living?
I'm a makeup artist. I work for a beauty brand in a department store.
Amazing. And what's the most interesting thing about your job, in your opinion?
Every day is different, and I get to meet lots. I get to work with, and I get to meet lots of new people every day. So it can be challenging sometimes, but it's never boring, and it's very creative.
I can see. I love it.
Yes.
I love the
Yes.
amazing. And how long have you been doing this job for?
So this job, almost 6 years. Almost. Come January, will be 6 years. Yeah. Before that, I was doing textile design. I was kind of studying textile design, and on the side, I was working at the body shop.
Okay.
So that's how I got into makeup as well, through retail, through beauty retail, and that now I'm in a bit of a bigger brand, more kind of makeup specific.
Okay, amazing. Okay, Chris, so welcome to William and the Magic Box.
Great,
I've got all the box
fantastic.
Here. So let's go
I'm
in a
so
beautiful
excited.
story. Right, I'm gonna play a music now just for us to get in the mood before the first question. Let's do it.
Yes.
Hope you like it. Okay,
This
Chris.
is really getting me in the mood then.
You see? Yes, amazing.
Very energetic.
Let's get the first question.
Okay.
What would your ideal life look like?
A life where I'm getting to do something that I love and constantly creating. My ideal life would be wins that are close to me and family as well. It's very important. What I value more these days as I get older is being happy in your work life. So to be happy, I think you need to just love what you do. And I have a passion for what I do, so it doesn't feel like work.
Totally.
So every day is like a blessing. And I'm just glad that I'm constantly creating, because that's what I do, basically. So yes.
Cool, very nice. Let's go for the second question. Let's do it.
Cool.
Right, next question is, Chris. What's your favorite weekend activity?
If I'm not doing makeup, because
Yeah.
I do it all the time on myself, I create constant looks. I like going to the cinema because I love films.
I love cinema as well. Oh my
I'm very
God.
passionate about films. I'm a film junkie, film geek. So if I that's also where I get my inspiration from to do makeup as well. When I watch films as well, it could be any type of film. I'm not really into anything specific. I love it all, you know. So yeah, or hanging out with friends and listening to music. So I also love music, love listening to music. Music is also very inspirational to me, and that also inspires my work, and so do musicians and artists like that. So music and film is my side kind of hobby, but my real passion is makeup and art.
All right. If one day you need some volunteer, just give me a call. I can come.
Absolutely,
I
always.
never done it. Actually, I never done like.
We can do a few things, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Right. Let's go for another question.
Okay, cool.
Okay, next question is, what would be the title of your memoir?
Love what you do. Love what you do, because the more you get older, the motivation to wake up in the morning to do something will not be money. You need something much more powerful and stronger than your money. You need to find a calling in life. You need to find something that you're passionate about and that you love, because that will give you the motivation and the strength to get up every morning and get out there and do something. And who knows, change the world. Who knows, whatever that may be in whatever field that you do, you have to love what you do, because that will give you the motivation to succeed and move forward. If you don't have that, then you get stuck, you know, and you get lost, you know, and you don't really have a sense of direction. So you need a sense of direction in life. Even if you don't like it at the beginning, at least have something so you know, okay, well, that's not where I want to be going. I want to be going somewhere else, because at least if you know you're going somewhere, you know where not to go. So it moves you to the right place in your life.
Totally.
So
Wow.
I think that's important.
Totally.
And I've lived by that for a very long time, and it's worked for me so much. So I think it's just super important to love what you do.
Great. Let's go for another question. Before the next question, when you think about Bolivia, what comes to the first thing comes to your mind?
Food. Cooking with mom teaching, or mom's friends, because she has a lot of Latin American friends, and we're actually from all over Latin America, not just from Bolivia. So every time we either go to their place or they come to ours, we exchange recipes, and we're eating all different sorts of cuisine from all parts of Latin America. They all have very similarities and stuff like that. One of my favorites is empanadas. Yeah. So and you can be filled salteñas. You can be filled with anything. You know, it could be chicken, meat, cheese, whatever. You know, that's one of my favorites. You know, but I generally love Bolivian food. Yeah. But obviously, there's a lot more.
Of course.
There's got lots of culture and everything like that. But for me, my favorite is food. Their food. So that's my number one.
Cool.
That comes to mind.
Good question. If someone gave an envelope with your death date inside of it, would you open it or not? And why?
No, I would not open it, because sometimes ignorance is bliss, and it's just, you'll be stressed, because I feel I need to be accomplishing a lot in the time given. So once you've been given like an end game date, it's like, oh, okay, I have to do this, I have to do that, and then you get stressed, and then you become unhappy, and then it kind of, you know, defeats the object of enjoying life, you know. So it's best to maybe not to know and just enjoy every moment that you have. Obviously, plan for the future is still important. Planning is always very important, but I would say live in the moment as well, and be happy and cherish the things that you have around you. Even if you think you don't have enough or whatever, change that way of thinking and be grateful for what you already have.
Totally.
because you will love being in the moment more because you cherish everything around you, and your perspective will shift in life. That's what I feel.
Amazing. Let's get another question. Let's do, Chris. Okay. Next question is, what was your favorite part about school?
Favorite part, apart from making friends, building relationships, that was a fun part of school. Also, being introduced to the very first time, or just, going to these particular lessons, being introduced to art, that was my favorite. As you can see, it's just an ongoing theme in my life. It changed my life, being introduced to art, because it's a way of self-expression, way of creating something that comes from your heart. Makeup just happens to be something that I'm very passionate about, and it's just something that I do. But if I wasn't doing makeup, I'd be doing something artistic anyway, like painting or sculpting or something else, even if it wasn't makeup. So
Art's in your blood.
It would be something creative and self-expression, and and just playing around is just absolute fun, and I get a lot of pleasure from it. Amazing. So that would be my most, is going to school, is being introduced to art and friends.
Okay. And are you enjoying the show so far, Chris?
Absolutely.
Great.
I thoroughly would recommend this to everybody. So they should all do it.
Let's get another question then.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
If you could sit down with yourself when you're 13 years old, what would be your advice to yourself at the time?
Don't take it too seriously, and follow your dreams, follow your passions, whatever they are, follow your heart. If you have that gut instinct in you that's telling you go in that direction because it just feels right, do that. And don't do something because, it's safe, it's for the money, or I completely get there's a lot of factors that go into life that you have to, you have to pay the bills and all of that. But at some point, it will not be enough, and you will need to find something that fulfills you and fills you up from the inside. So I think go with your gut instinct and follow your dreams and your passions.
What's your astro sign, by the way?
Leo, can you not tell?
Yeah, in charge. You like to be in charge, yeah?
Meow.
I love that. Meow.
I love it.
Yeah, I love it.
That will be my tagline now.
You see? Meow.
Ow. And you have to do it slowly as well.
I know. Meow. Like in different faces, Like if you are happy, meow. Depending
I'm obsessed already.
You see, I gave an idea to you now.
I will check her out. I love Latin American ladies of entertainment and everything. They're always so colorful and so vibrant and full of character.
Yes,
this is where I get a lot of my inspiration from.
Right, Chris, let's get another question. Before the next question, in your opinion, what's the best and the worst of living in London?
London is expensive, so anyone who goes out there thinking, it's going to be amazing, it's expensive, and the weather isn't always great, but it makes up for it in other ways. The people can be nice, not all the time, but once you stay here for a while and you get to know the culture and get to know people, it's so multicultural, so vibrant. And I kind of sometimes struggle to find English people sometimes in London because it's so full of culture, so many multinationals, from all over the place. And I've made so many friends, and they become my family, and they inspire me, and they help me, and they lift me up. And it's just, it's a very inspirational city. It has a lot of history and a lot of culture, and it's very diverse. So that would be amazing. And there's a lot of opportunities if you know what you want to do and you know how to look for it, and if you just work hard and stay on your path, you can get whatever you want. just gotta have to work hard for it. But London is an amazing place because it's just got everything that you need. It's expensive. The weather's shit, not great all the time, but except in the summer, it can be nice. But that's not what it's nice for. It's nice for the people. The people make it an amazing city.
That's true.
So yeah.
Right. Next question. Next question is, where are you planning to go for your next holidays?
If I had money, I would love to go to Thailand. Thailand, because I've been there once a long time ago, and like 10 years ago, and it was beautiful. And I think I went for like a week, and it changed my life. And it's so beautiful, so tropical, so so hot, and the people were really, really lovely, and everything is so cheap over there. Not like here in London, it's so expensive. Everything is expensive. Then I was like, oh my God, I want to come back. So it would be my dream. Oh, of course, Brazil, of course.
Of course.
Where in Brazil do you come from then?
It's a state called Mato Grosso, not far from Brasilia. It's border with Paraguay. Yeah, more like a center of Brazil.
Oh, lovely. Yes. So it's like in the center.
Yeah, very central of Brazil. Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. Say it again. What's the name?
Mato Grosso.
Mato Grosso. Lovely.
Mato Grosso.
Cool. I'll look it up on the map.
Right. Let's go for the
northern. Right. Okay. Yeah.
Right. If you could have dinner with anyone living or not, who that would be and why?
Madonna. I do when I think.
Easy.
Madonna. She has absolutely changed my life since she was like my goddess since I was like a teenager, like young, even before a teenager, prepubescent. The fact that this woman is so motivated, so energetic, even now in her 60s, changing culture, changing fashion, and she's done everything. She's a machine. She's like the Terminator of music.
That's true. That's true.
She gets back up and gets back. It doesn't matter. She's probably had so much negativity over the years. It's like whatever. And she's still changing the perceptions of everything. And her obviously amongst other people. I respect a lot of other people.
Of course.
Well, but she's right up there at the top for me because she's just been a trailblazer for everything, for music, for fashion, for entertainment in general, and she's just been a really big inspiration in my life. And even when I'm feeling down and shit some days, and I kind of thinking, what would Madonna do in this situation? She would probably just say, "Fuck it, just keep going."
Totally.
So you need people like that, like your heroes, to give you inspiration and motivation in life.
Chris, I've got 3 questions left for you. Let's do it.
Yay! Okay.
Okay, next question is, good one. Send away a message to someone, but you don't need to tell who this message is for.
Okay. Whatever you dream of, whatever you can come up with, your imagination, you can create and you can make it real. Cool. So it always starts off as a thought, and then you work on it and it becomes reality one day.
Great.
So the power of thoughts is very powerful.
They are.
The power of ideas and thoughts and concepts and having a vision.
Yeah, what you think you create.
Super important.
Yeah, what you think you
what you think you create. You create your reality.
That's true.
Around you.
2 questions left. Let's do it. Okay. What does success mean to you?
Being happy and being still, maybe work-wise, I would like one day my work to obviously inspire people. That would be my legacy. So they can, or my life, if wherever it would end up, to inspire other younger generation to be creative and express themselves and don't have any boundaries or barriers, whether you're gay, straight, bisexual, transgender, whatever. You can do it, and being creative is not just about having fun. It's just a part of your soul that you're just giving out to the world, and you're sharing that, and it will touch people. It really will touch people. You don't think it will right now, but it does, because
For sure.
people will always see something in you that you probably don't even see in yourself as well.
Totally. Right, Chris, ready for the last one?
Yes, I'm ready.
Let's do it.
Actually, no, I want this to end.
Okay, last question.
Aww, that's so sad now. Aww.
Oh, you're so sweet. What's your funniest memory of your time at school?
Funniest memory of my time of school. For the first time, it was a very serious, actually, at that time, but I hung out with the naughty kids and they introduced me to cigarettes, and we were smoking. No, it wasn't just cigarettes, that's all.
Right.
But obviously we got caught, and we didn't think we would get caught. But even when we got caught, I couldn't take it seriously. The whole thing was just so funny to me, and we couldn't stop laughing. Even when the teacher came, we were still laughing. It's so bad. He got even more angry as well. So we were like, it was more for the thrill rather than smoking, because smoking wasn't something that I was really keen on anyway. But it's just the fact that we were doing something naughty, doing something that we shouldn't have been doing, and I found it just really funny. That's all, even when other people didn't find it funny. But yeah.
Okay. Okay, Chris, not the end yet. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to give away some words, and you just tell me one thing that comes to your mind, okay? Quick thinking. Let's start with money.
Freedom.
Family.
Is everything.
Love.
Unites
Life.
people.
Life.
Complex.
It is. Sex.
Can be liberating.
Okay. Politics.
Crazy, especially now.
Religion.
Crazy. Religion. Thought-provoking.
Great. Fear.
Is just an obstacle.
Okay. Friendship.
Can evolve. Friendships can evolve.
Desire.
Is an illusion.
Regrets.
Regrets. Have too many.
Wish.
Wish.
Yeah.
Just wish to be happy.
Great. To last, how about if I tell you Bolivia?
Bolivia. Viva Santa Cruz.
Hey! And the last one, makeup.
Makeup. Don't underestimate it. The power of makeup.
Great.
If you've never done it before, look into it. It's more than what you think it is.
Totally.
It's much bigger than
It's an
you
art.
think.
It's an art. Absolutely.
It's an art.
Absolutely. Right. Now let's pretend now I'm going to have a coffee with your best friends, and I'm going to ask your best friends, tell me the most beautiful thing about Chris, and tell me something that he needs to improve on. What do you think your best friend will tell me?
Oh my God, they would tell me you need to be quicker. I like taking my time with things. Because I'm a perfectionist, because I want everything to look good, but obviously in that process, it takes time. to attain perfection, and I just hate rushing things. I love taking my time. Because I love being in the moment. When you do something, it could be anything, and that's for any artist, whether you're sculpting, painting, whatever, or on the computer. The whole process is very enjoyable, so that's why I like to take my time, because I like to be in the moment. I enjoy it, and because whilst I'm doing it, I'm always problem solving. You know, oh, you can't do this, you can do this, you can't do that. It's like any other job, like a mathematician. You're problem solving, thinking, oh, I can change this, I can change that. As a creator, you're constantly it's sticking in the brain, you know, when you're creating something. So even when I'm creating something, I think, oh, well, I'm going to change that, you know, or I'm going to do this. So it's an always evolving thing. Sometimes things don't always stick to the plan, and you can get happy accidents out of it as well. So I would just say, I mean, I'm trying to be quicker, but I can't always be like that. And sometimes I'm a little bit late because I like to take my time as well. So I'm late and I'm slow.
And what's the most beautiful thing they will tell me about yourself?
That I'm humorous. And for people who really know me, who really get me, that I actually don't take, I mean, apart from my work, which I take seriously, everything else I don't take that seriously. Don't take life too seriously. You just have to be happy, because you have to be in the moment and just enjoy yourself. I love comedy. And this is why I like comedy films so much, because it lightens up your life, you know. And, you know, I love drag culture because that lightens up my life. So it's all about kind of just keeping that like positive spirit up, and I keep the humor going and just telling lots of jokes. I love telling lots of jokes. That's what I'm about.
Right, Chris. Now let's play now, Chris and the magic box, and you can ask me a question, okay? Okay, you can ask me a question now, Chris.
What is your spirit animal?
Good one. Very good question. Actually, no one asked me this question yet so far. I would say.
I wonder what mine is.
I would say a dog. Oh,
nice. I love dogs.
I love cats.
Well.
I love all the animals. Actually, I love all the kind of animals. But for some reason, I feel like personality way, I'm very connected with dogs somehow. I don't know. I see my astro sign is Scorpio, and my Chinese one,
dogs can be very emotional creatures.
Yeah,
and they can be very loyal, and they are very intelligent.
Yeah, I think
dogs are very intelligent, and we don't give them enough credit.
When I go to parks, like for a run every day, when I see these dogs around, like just jumping around, you know, catch the balls and everything, I just feel fascinated. I just yeah, it's like a therapy for me. It's a therapy to see those dogs running around. You know, for me, it's just like how sweet they are. It's just like
that they exist. Therapy dogs, that's a thing as well. They exist.
Oh wow!
For people who are depressed, and for people who are going through mental health problems, they're actually little dogs, that look really cute. that they give them to look after, and that's their therapy, and it lifts them up.
You see,
when you look after something that's more fragile than you, and then you're in charge, you're kind of forced to be like more maternal, then you kind of change your perspective, and you switch, and you put others first before thinking about yourself. So you're thinking less about you, more about other people or other things, other animals or whatever.
All right, so, Chris, did you have a good time? Did you enjoy the show?
I had a fantastic time. It was wonderful, darling.
Thank you so much. Thanks for being so kind and so sweet, and accept my invitation as well. Like just last minute, and said, yes, I'm going to do tomorrow. Thanks so much. I really appreciate that. Yes. It's been a pleasure. Before you go, if you can share a positive message or a positive quote, something that inspires you in life, please.
I actually have one right here. Okay, it's from Oprah.
Right.
Because I love Oprah. She says here, well, she has a 1,000 quotes, but this is one that was interesting. When you undervalue what you do, the world will undervalue who you are. So never undervalue yourself or your work.
Amazing. Thanks so much, Chris. Thanks for your time.
Thank you. Namaste. We will keep in touch, definitely.
Have a lovely day, okay? See you next time.
You too. Thank you. Bye-bye.
So, did you like the show? Don't forget to give a like, to share it, And also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like to be part of the show as well, first subscribe to our channel, and after that just go to our website www.williamandthemagicbox.com and send us a request saying why you'd like to be part of the show. And I see you there. Bye bye, see you next time.